welcome to the new format of Hanging with Nathan.
What's up?
This is
Kenzie Taylor.
fucking A. Fucking A.
Yeah, dude.
High five.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And today we're going to be doing a mango jalapeno chutney on a pork chop, or I guess it'd be pork loin, with a bed of potatoes, cinnamon, potato, asparagus, and garlic, with crunchy chunks of pork belly on top. Boom! That's it.
When he says where, he means just him, because he's doing everything and I'm gonna be enjoying.
That's right. And what was the first question of the day? I think there was a statement how we had to go about this. What was? Oh yeah, I guess today we're gonna talk about what happens when you can't stay hard on set. Right?
Oh,
right?
Man.
Yeah. Let's do it one more time. Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about what happens when you can't stay hard on set.
I always stay hard.
Yeah. Nice thing about women.
All the time.
Always hard.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Always.
It is.
Right now, I'm hard. I'm ready to go.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm ready.
I remember there was one time Aiden Starr in all of her glory came into a room of guys doing a gangbang and screamed at us because it was now 6 hours deep into a bound gangbang. What? Don't make me pull up my dick and fucking show all you up. Now hysterical. At the moment, not so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Really, talk about fucking with your egos. It's all we have, guys.
You're supposed to toot my horn, man.
Yeah, it's supposed to. But have you had to deal with that on set?
Guys not getting hard,
Yeah.
or guys having wood issues in general.
Oh, let's just say,
Most stuff.
yeah, it's like, oh, how long you been in now?
7 years.
7 years. It's a small chunk of time.
Just
It's
literally just a tiny bit.
It's just gone by so fast.
Yeah, I think probably one of the most memorable things I had was I was shooting a. I actually just told Hadley this the other day. I was shooting a Swallowed movie. And the guy was having wood issues, and it got to the point where it was like 4 hours of just like limp noodling, and just it wasn't working out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at this point, all right, let's figure out a solution.
Yeah.
So usually we have Cetaphil.
Was it not coming or not getting it up?
Well, both. But then I got to the point where he was able to get it up, then it went down, get it up, down, get it up, but then just couldn't cut.
Okay.
So there was no Cetaphil on set, and I was like, there's got to be something that can replicate cum at this point, because it's just not working out.
Can we also say, it's like, guys, if we're gonna come to set, let's have like
Everything, yeah.
have some shit.
Have some damn Cetaphil, because you know what I had to do? I had to eat white dial soap from a pump in my mouth, because it was a swallow thing. So it was like, okay, hold your mouth back, and then I held it in. He stuck his cock in.
Yeah.
Started recording, and it was like, and I'm like, I try not to throw up. And I spit some of my tits, and I was playing with it, and then I swallowed a little bit of it. Dude, that taste wouldn't leave my mouth for like 6 hours. It was gnarly. It was really gnarly.
No, I can taste that in my mouth.
But I will say, like, as a female, like, yes, as a male performer, that's part of your job, getting hard. But I will say, as a female performer, I feel like that's part of my job to help with that. Because if someone is struggling, I'm not going to just stand there and be like, yo, you hard yet? I'm going to be like, what do you like? Do you want me to lick your balls? Do you want me to help stroke you and suck you? Like, do you want me to just like rub your shoulders or talk dirty in your ear?
Touch your nipples. Whatever.
Yeah, lick your nipples, suck it, whatever. What do you want me to do here? Yeah. But I've been on set where girls will not.
Oh, dude, I've been on. I had girls just straight laughing at me.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I'm like, do you want this to fuck? And you see me. Even if the day's going bad, I won't say a fucking thing. I'm just like,
you're like, kill me.
Just whatever. Let me go wash my hands real fast.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like cruel in a way to not ask for like, hey, what do you like? I want to turn you on.
And also, I'd like to make this real big point, because a lot of people, it's not easy to, when you're talking about the things that you like, and the girl's not fucking into it, it's not exactly the easiest thing to do to be like, well, I still like this, you know?
Yeah.
Or like when I'm already struggling to be like, this is what gets me going because now I already feel fucking weird enough.
Yeah.
And so that's something I've always had a hard time getting that out. It's like, oh, what do you like? At this point, I just want to fucking go home. That's what I would like, you know?
I think the worst though is probably, I don't know, I'm sure you've came across this. I've came across like working with girls and I'll say the same thing because I'm the same way. I'm pansexual, so I love it all, but I really love pussy. It's just everything. I love it all.
Love the vagina.
Yeah, but for girls, I'll be like, you know, what do you like? You know, do you like being like fingered in? Do you like being just licked more? Like, do you like your clit sucked on? What do you like? Because I want to get you off. Oh, I'm not into girls. Oh, okay. Well. Well, now I'm not hard. Thanks a lot.
Because I've had the same thing, but it's like, you know. But she's like, oh, I'm not into guys. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're. So the thing is like we said, like I don't really have a penis to have parts, so whatever. Somebody can say something with me and fuck with me, and that's fine. But with you, someone's like, oh yeah, I don't like dick at all. Ew. I don't like that. And you're about to fuck them. Just
cool, neither do I.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, for all
I want to fuck you so bad now. Oh my god.
For all the faults, it's like, it's like a guy still has to be into it, you know, which is it's a weird thing to say, you know. It's like, especially when everyone's like, no, you just got to be a robot and do your job, which I like 100% agree. Because I've had some directors like look at me all weird when I'm trying to like flirt with a girl or like it's like guys, I still have to do this, and it may like some days are better than others. Some days I don't need to. Some days I can just be like, yeah, look here.
Which isn't it weird because I feel like when I first started, I feel like when you were first starting too, it was a lot different because you could come into set and you could, you know, like rub up on the girl and get like, you know, all horned up and ready. And now it's like,
nope, don't do it.
Is it okay if I come near you?
Yeah.
Can I put my hand like near you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so, like, luckily enough, I already was doing a similar format before the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
But it's not gotten easier. Oh, look at all those potatoes.
So many.
So many potatoes.
Look how thin they are. I love that.
Yeah, this particular machine scares the living piss out of me.
What is it called?
This is
Spicer?
No.
It's got a specific name.
I want to say Robocoot, and it's not.
Wow, you're the shittiest chef I know. Doesn't even know what this is called, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't. And I'm gonna have people in the comments who are like, "Oh, look at that motherfucker." Do you really cook, Nathan?
No.
What? Mandolin. That's right.
Ah, okay.
Is it mandolin?
That's it.
I was waiting.
Is it the same? Same thing with that little guitar thing. It's a mandolin, right? With all the like the double strings.
Ukulele?
No.
Are you talking about the little one?
It's got more of a teardrop side to it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the name of it is. I know ukulele though.
Yeah, I love the ukulele. Off talk of it completely. So you've been in for 7 years.
Yes.
How you liking it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I try to always focus on the good and focus on things that are going right.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, just in life in general, but also obviously our jobs, like when you focus on things that are going wrong or you focus on things you don't like, then it tends to really sour things for you. And I didn't get into porn to not have fun. You know, I want to be my own boss, make my own schedule, use my brand to develop and go into other realms of things, which is what I'm continuing to do. If I want to be miserable, I'll go back to working in nursing. Like,
I feel that one.
God.
And you have a podcast, do you not?
I do, guys. Check it out.
Humble. How's that been going? Because you've been in the podcast game for how long now?
Not that long. I started, I believe I just recorded.
What's it called?
Oh, The Sauce Podcast. So it's called The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. And if you go to The Sauce with KT, just K and then T, so thesaucewithkt.com, it will take you to Apple, Spotify, and YouTube for my podcast. But yeah, I just recorded episode 18. So usually what I do is I don't like to do just one episode recording in a day because I pay for the studio time out of pocket.
Okay.
So I'm like, I want to do at least 2 to 4 to, I'll do 5 even if I
Oh, would you like
can.
water by chance?
I'm good with this right now. Thank you. But yeah, it's fun. I just want to reach out to more people that are not in our industry.
Yeah.
To kind of like switch things up and everything, because my podcast isn't a porn podcast. It's a podcast for anything and everything.
And that's one of the things I've been having that trouble with this show.
Yeah.
Is we've had other people on, but unfortunately because it's mostly porn based, because that's what I have readily available, you see where the numbers are. You know?
Yeah.
The numbers are bigger with porn girls with tits. You bring on the guys. Porn, the numbers aren't big.
Yeah.
I've had models, I've had parkour guys on that were on TV shows. I've had a special effects makeup artist. We just had this lovely comedian on last week that was on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
And it's fun to have them on. The numbers aren't going to be there, and it's just going to take fucking time, which is irritating because I'm like, these are the interesting ones.
I know,
It's not the same shit, you know?
I
But
feel the same way, yeah.
what are you going to do?
Not that porn people aren't interesting, but
No.
I just find it more interesting reaching out outside of porn because we're so used to it.
Yeah.
And I want to hear different things and see different things and meet new people.
Yeah.
That's why traveling is one of my favorite things to do, because I'm just constantly meeting new people and learning new things. I love learning.
It is really nice, especially when you're in a job that's kind of the same thing over and over and over
Yeah.
and over and over
Yeah.
and over and over.
I will say probably the only thing that's not the same is when we get to do like big projects, like the one that you're currently working on.
The one that I just got done yesterday.
Yeah. So like when we get to do that type of stuff, that's fun and different.
It is
and
definitely
challenging and
a lot more acting
love
involved.
it. I love acting.
Those are nice days, but I'm talking about like
Gonzo. normal, yeah.
same shit every day. Hoping go into a VR scene and just same
You
thing.
still do a lot of VR?
Boom. Yep.
Sure do.
Because although certain people.
For the channel.
Because I know there's like some people who are like I can do without, but I still get a lot of work. But I'm like, I still have that mentality, and I've said this in fucking so many episodes where it's like, the work's gonna dry up soon.
Yeah.
This is gonna be gone. I'm gonna get as much of it I can as I possibly can, because not enough people know that I can act.
Yeah.
Or that I'm willing to do that.
Wait until this new thing comes out that you were just in.
Oh yeah, no, I think
gonna open a lot of
honestly in the next year, because of how like Grinder and fucking this one and the one I did with James Avalon, you know, it's gonna be a different story. But like in general, it'd be like me saying I been doing more BDSM. There's very few BDSM scenes except for what I do in my personal life.
Yeah.
And, like, so it's just not gonna show as much, you know.
Yeah. In
I
your
think this
personal life, huh? Your fiance likes BDSM?
Well, I don't want to say yes or no. Do you want to suck on her titties while I spank the fuck out of her?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Line them up, people.
I love titties.
No, dude, who doesn't?
Careful with the mandolin, making me tense. That's what Jennifer Lovely said. Your finger!
Dude, again, that's why I hate mandolins. I spent years staying away from this in the kitchen because this piece was always fucking lost. You never see it, so it's just like you stick a rag on it or something like that to try not to, but you're just kind of fucked. And I think that should be good enough, but no, let me do a couple more potatoes. I should have got the big ones. Damn, son of a bitch.
They're cute and tiny. I
They
like
are.
it.
Well, the whole idea wasn't really set in stone when I got these. Like when I was gonna cook, I kind of come up with the idea as the day goes.
Loved it.
So
It's pretty cool though. I'm not very picky. The only thing literally I don't like is Indian food. Other than that, I love everything.
Why not Indian food?
I don't know. Every time I've tried it, I'm just like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Seth loves it. And whenever he eats it, I'm like, go in the other room. Like, it smells.
Well, hey, actually, that brings up another point because I'm trying to do a thing more often when I ask fans stuff.
Yeah.
And see what they want to hear from this. So if we want to do this in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fan questions or what the fuck ever.
Yeah. You guys have any questions? We have the
we
chat
do.
right here.
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, you have more.
It was on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's
well, if there's
actually-
any more, add them in. I'm
Let me
looking
see if
at
I got any more today because... Boom. Because one of them was. No,
I'm curious to hear these.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get
Some of them are funny.
Let's go with my favorite, Sexy Me.
Oh. Ooh.
Color favorite.
What's my favorite color?
No, let's go with that. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
This is by Laura_Lopez_03.
Hi, Laura Lopez 03. My favorite color is orange. It's been since like 3rd grade. But I've really been loving green lately. So, but yeah, orange is my number 1 for sure. But I love green too.
The next question, Sex Me. So, you can take that one how you will. That is from Ashweek.
Ashweek?
Ashweek. I think that's a _143.
Sex me. So, do you want me to like sex you or like sext you?
I think that's all up interpretation.
Yeah.
Do you boo boo?
I'll sext you. I'll sext you, BB.
I'll sext you, BB.
Send number, BB.
Send number.
Show Bob's.
Go. What's up? Yeah, show Bob's.
Show Bob's, BB. How many rupees?
I'll give you 20 rubles. All right. What's this? Jackalorian. Who's your favorite male performer for Kenzie Taylor's besides his husband?
Oh, besides his husband. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So besides his husband. Jack Lorian again?
Jack Lorian.
Okay, Jack Lorian. My favorite male performer other than my husband. I have several. I will list off the ones that come to mind. The ones that don't come to mind, the people will get offended. But I will list off ones that I can think of. Here's one right here. Nathan Bronson.
She has to say that. I paid her. It's okay.
I do not. I'm not getting paid. Manuel Ferrara. Charles Dara. Mick Blue. Let's see. Who else? Brian McClain is one of my besties.
Solid guy.
Let's see. It's so crazy because I've done like so many scenes and I'm like trying to think.
I'm gonna throw out one for you.
Yeah.
Michael Boston, obviously.
Yes! My boo-boo, Michael Boston. I never had sex with him, but he's phenomenal. He's my
I
boo-boo.
would absolutely pay lots of money to watch that scene.
Yeah, so he actually was telling me that he requested to do a why not buy scene with me in it.
Yeah?
And he's like, I don't know if I'd like fuck you, but like you could totally peg me. I was like, I would love to. I'd love to bend that ass over. He's got the best ass.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Who else?
He was great on the show, by the way. Need to have you back, buddy.
Love him. I don't know. There's so many. I'm gonna offend so many people.
No, yeah, don't worry about it. Nobody watches this.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of like anyone else at this time of who I like. Robbie Echo's great. Love Robbie.
Robbie eats meat now. Proud of him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, so proud of him.
That's great. I don't care what anyone says. Meat's good for you.
Hell yeah.
It
He
is.
came over here when I was cooking that 40-pound pig, and he ate some of it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy.
I wonder if his wife got him to eat some.
I think it was kind of a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Same guy, Jackalorian. Kenzie Taylor, fuck Diamond Day Sky.
I don't even know who that is. No, I've never.
Fucking A. Same guy, Jackalorian. Do a boy girl scene. You, Kenzie, Seth. With me? These aren't questions. Well, do a. Okay, these are just statements. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Same guy. Do a DP scene.
I've never done a DP.
You haven't?
No. Never done a DP, never done a gangbang.
Okay.
I'm holding out, baby. I'm holding out. 7 years strong.
Is there? No. Yeah.
I think, you click see all.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So we can get to more people.
These are the ones. Yeah, there was other one in there. But, one, I'm going to say the one that I wonder where the, oh, wait. There we go. That's what the other ones two were.
Okay.
Yeah, so one that I actually like besides male talent was you and Seth. You met. How'd you meet? And just how'd you guys meet in the porn industry?
It's a really funny story. So I first met Seth at AVN. I got introduced to him by Kelly Carter because I said, wow, that guy right there is super hot. Who is that? She's like, oh, that's Seth Campbell. I was like, will you like go introduce me or what's going on? So she went and introduced me to him, and I was like, hi, I'm Kenzie Taylor. Nice to meet you. I'm new. This was my first year in. And I went to go like shake his hand, and he's like, yeah, what's up? And he turns and continues on with this conversation, and I was like, man, this guy's a dick, but he's so hot. So I was sliding in his DMs, and this is like when people like first started shooting stuff for like clips for sale on ManyVids and stuff, but OnlyFans wasn't around yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, how can I slide in his DMs without like sounding desperate? So I was like, hey, if you ever want to like shoot content or something, let's do that.
Yeah, what's up?
And he goes, yeah. Okay, that sounds awesome, right?
Huh.
So he was an asshole to me.
Nailing the accent.
Yeah. So he was an asshole to me that first time, and I'm like, I didn't forget that, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I was literally like Richard Petty back then, beyond petty.
I remember.
So he did that to me. So we scheduled to hang out a few different times, and then I blew him off 3 times in a row, and then the 4th time he literally texted me and said, all right, look, I'm going to Joey's in Woodland Hills at 6 o'clock, or I think it was like 6 or 7, something like that. Yeah, I think it was 6. He goes, I'm going to Joey's at Woodland Hills at 6 o'clock. If you don't meet me there, like, don't fucking ever talk to me again. Like, you've blown me off 3 times. Like, this is, like, whatever. It's stupid at this point. And I was like, oh, he's serious. Okay, I'm gonna go. Like, I love to be threatened. So I go.
I love it.
And yeah. So I go, and like literally, I don't know what it was. Like, we just hit it off, and we have been together ever since.
Aww.
Like, yeah. So we've been together 6 years as of June 20th, and then 1 year married. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Beautiful wedding pictures, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It literally is my dream wedding.
Aww. Nope, not doing that one.
Pretty great.
So you guys didn't work together on set before that, huh?
We never worked together until we actually worked for kink.com for Sex and Submission, which is like one of their the most top-rated scenes they have, like, of all time.
Yeah.
It was so rough, dude. I had to take like 9 days off work. All my inside of my thighs were black.
Nice.
I had cane marks on the back of my legs. My tits were all bruised. Like, it was amazing though. I love it. I have a very high pain tolerance, so I was like, is that all you got? And he's like, oh, hell no. But
I'm gonna fuck your life up.
yeah. But that was literally like right before they closed down the Armory. Yeah.
Sad time.
Love that place.
I think they're actually opening a new place in Vegas.
Really?
I've heard rumors.
Nothing will ever come close to the Armory though. Like,
No.
that place was just so dope.
Sure. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
How we doing over there? Doing good? Should I wait for you on this one, or?
No, go ahead.
Huh?
Someone asked a question that says,
Fucking dumb. What's up?
it says, I really loved when Michael Boston's on the sauce too. I know! Michael's the best. Go follow him on social media if you don't. He's the best.
Yeah.
What's something you haven't done in porn, sex, or real life that you want to?
Oh. Yeah.
You first.
Me first.
Yeah.
Anything that I haven't done in porn, probably not going to, because I've definitely found things I do and don't like through this job. Also found a lot of things that this job kills fantasies 100% of the time. Not sure how you feel about it, but I
can't
know.
watch porn anymore.
Oh, dude,
I watch hentai.
I watch porn sometimes to watch people that I don't like, to feel creepy because I know they don't like me too. I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, get fucked, you bitch.
You bitch. Fuck you. No, I'll watch cartoons too. But yeah, like a lot of things, the porn kind of kills. It's like, and the best thing I can ask for nowadays is she cool?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a good time together? It's like, whether or not where sex is good,
Yeah.
can we at least enjoy each other's company for long enough to where it's just not a fucking terrible day?
I agree. I do have a fantasy that hasn't been fulfilled yet.
Oh, do tell.
I'm hoping, I'm praying to the gods.
Praise the porn gods.
Love pussy, and I would love to do a reverse gangbang where it's me and like 10 chicks and I get to pick all of them. And they just all come to me.
Just like a harem of bitches.
Yeah, I'm like, crawl to me, girls.
So, one of the things,
amazing.
like, I completely agree. Like, that's something I've always liked the idea. That's the only time I'm gonna get what I kind of want is if I do a porno of it.
Yeah.
Here's the downside to this is like I still have to pop at a certain time. I have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ultimate fantasy if they do the reverse gangbang is I am tied down. You put me on Molly, so I can't like I just can sit there, take away my porn brain out of the equation. I can just sit and enjoy every moment of it and just get touched the whole time. And the girls are into it the whole time.
Technically, you could do that for your OnlyFans because
I could, but like
no
again,
one needs to know you're on Molly.
but also, it's I don't want to.
Yeah.
But like, it's the point of the girls being there and enjoying. Like every girl is like wants to touch me. And it's like after a certain amount of time, those girls get fucking bored.
You're like, nah, I love it. Continue on.
Yeah, this is great. I love touching your fucking cock. Ooh. Are you gonna get paid soon?
So mine would be the reverse gangbang of girls with me, or I would absolutely love to do a DP with Seth Gamble and James Dean.
Is James Dean doing things anymore?
He's not really performing anymore now, but he's literally like him and I, like, I don't know, we have like crazy chemistry, but I feel like him and Seth together doing my first DP would be like an explosion.
Yeah, that would be fucking gnarly.
Yeah. And I would gladly let both of them kill me. I'd be like, all right, I'm ready to die.
Choke me out, daddy.
Yeah. Do you enjoy video games? VW Josie 1988 asks. Do you enjoy video games?
This is shit. I'm cooking for you, bitch.
Oh, okay.
They don't give a fuck about me.
Okay. All right, Josie. Yes, I do enjoy video games, but I rarely get time to like sit down and play them for like a long period of time. But yeah, I really love. I like Warzone. I like Crash Bandicoot.
How are you at Warzone?
I'm like okay.
Yeah.
I'm not phenomenal, but I'm not terrible.
That's how I feel. I mean, when you're not,
it's just fun.
When you're not a little Korean kid, it's like it's hard to be good at that fucking.
I just love talking shit. Like I have the headset and I can.
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah.
The little 12-year-olds talking shit to me. I'm like, fuck you, Timmy. You don't know anything.
Which would be okay, but those kids are so fucking good at this game.
They really are. Yeah, they're like. They literally go and hide and like sniper you from a rooftop while you're
fuck them, man.
While you think you're in the clear running around.
Fuck you, Timmy.
What was the last exciting project each of you are working on? The last
Grinder. No. Mine was I can't remember the name of the one I just was doing with Seth.
Oh, you can't say the name of it.
Oh, I can't. So Seth Gamble's new movie
for Wicked.
Yeah, for Wicked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God you told me because it's.
Yeah. 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 So the new movie he's in for Wicked. It's a new 8-part series.
Are you in it at all?
I am not, no, but I'm actually going to set to like help and stuff like that. But no, I was the lead in Deranged, which was another 8-part series. So that answers the question actually on my end. What was the last exciting project I was working on? Like big project, I would say I was the lead in Deranged, which is an 8-part, the first like 8-part series that was brought to Wicked. Me and Tommy Pistol were the leads, and it's like a psychological thriller, and honestly it's fucking amazing. Like it was so much fun, but I did method acting, so I had like a mental breakdown to make that film. So I better win Best Actress.
So I think that's something that not a lot of people understand, because when you think about porn acting, you don't think about acting at all. You think about, hey, step bro.
Yeah.
Understand, we don't get a choice on the fucking scripts, guys. We
Exactly.
Sometimes you guys, it's your fault that we do this. It's your fault the acting's like this, because I didn't choose to do something on lines of, hey, step bro, why am I there? Well, it's you and Visa, actually. So,
seriously.
Would you explain?
Also, a lot of people too, I feel like, that are like writing the scripts like never get laid.
Yeah. Canada.
Yeah.
Would you explain to him what your theory is on like just in general porn acting?
Yeah. So for me, when it comes to acting, not when I'm doing like just like small little things and then leading into sex, that's considered a gonzo scene. But when I'm doing acting for like an actual part that I'm playing where there's actual acting with a long script and all of that, I'm looking at both of them. When I'm doing that, I don't consider it as like porn acting because I really love acting. So like I put every fucking thing I possibly have into it. And for people that don't know what method acting is, when you do method acting, you dive into a place in your mind that allows you to hit certain emotions of what you think your character would be living through at that time. So the reason I did method acting for the part in Deranged that I played my character's name's Charlie. The reason why I did method acting for Charlie is because there was so many different type of like emotions for her. She was like kind of sociopathic at one point, manipulative, but then she was like really emotional at one point, angry, like all these different things. And then like at the very last episode, like she just like fucking loses it, right?
Okay.
But to do my character like actual justice and portray every single thing that I think she would be feeling or doing at that time, I had to delve into like a place in my mind where it was like, all right, I'm really gonna dig this out. So I went somewhere super dark, which isn't really the healthiest, but nope. Yeah, but I did it, and yeah, so digging in deep, going dark,
and
so it was really good.
What would you just say to like some of the people who are like, porn doesn't need acting. Porn doesn't like for the whole acting part because they just want to see us get fucked.
Then just watch Gonzo.
Yeah.
For people that have I always think that like for people that have complaints about that type of stuff where they're like, why are they even doing this? Why is this happening? You literally can go on Pornhub and search any possible thing you want to see. Literally anything. So instead of complaining and being a keyboard warrior, let's step outside of the box and just go on Pornhub and type in what we want to see and just watch what you want to see. You don't have to complain.
It's not like you're paying for it anyway, you fucks. Let's be real here. Come on, guys.
Let's see. What about a DP with Seth and Nathan? That would be hot too, if this guy would be down.
I might be able to pull some strings with some people.
Jennifer said, did you work with an acting coach for Deranged? How did you find that the method would work for you? No, I never worked with an acting coach, and I've never went to acting school, actually. My husband went to acting school for like a little bit, and I've learned quite a bit of things from him. But also,
have you thought about taking any acting classes?
I have, actually. I want to do a master class. I want to do a master class for acting and editing, and I also want to go to film school. That's like my big goal right now, is to save up for film school.
Nice, congrats.
I found a really cool film school called Film Connection, and like you go there, it's here in LA, and like everything's hands-on. I'm a hands-on person.
Yeah.
I'm never the type of person that can like read and be like, okay, I got this. Like I have to like visually like do everything. So you get to work hands-on with like all the people on an actual set of movies and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. But no, I didn't use an acting coach, and I found method would work for me just by, I don't really know how to answer that, just by knowing myself and knowing that I'm able to do it and go there, and then once I'm done going there, I can pull myself out of it. Because the problem with some people when they try method, they can't pull themselves out of that place they went to for like a while. It's really challenging. Yeah, I've watched like a lot of interviews with different actors and stuff like that. So I always want to learn. I'm always like, what can I learn now?
Who is one of your favorite actors if we're looking at people who do very well with the method acting?
Jack Nicholson. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. I was hoping you were gonna pull that name out.
Yeah. I love Robert De Niro, but I don't know if he does method acting.
I don't know either.
I never really delved into that, but I love those three for sure.
Daniel Day-Lewis, I think, has got to be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He,
like when he did the Lincoln thing, he had everyone on set call him Mr. President or Mr. Lincoln.
he's so fucking good, man.
This is the best episode of Chopped I've ever seen. Hi, Dante. That was from Sage Leave 3. Let's see. What is your most favorite and least favorite thing about being in porn? This is from S. Medina KCM. What's your most favorite thing and least favorite thing?
Well, you first. I guess me first, because they want to hear about you
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Most favorite thing is really, really, really good sex. My most hated thing is really, really bad sex. No, it's like, it's you coming into a job and expecting one thing. Because we're all here for that fucking one thing, right? I start to look at all the cameras because they're in the wrong spot.
I know, I kept looking at this one and he started to look at that one, so
Yeah.
I just keep going back and forth.
So, I like coming into work thinking that I'm going to have a good day, but not every day I know is going to be the best day because not everyone's there for the same reason as I am. Not every girl's coming in like, I'm going to have a good day.
Yeah.
A lot of girls come in scared, or I don't give a fuck.
Or
I just
high.
want that money, or high, or this, or that. So it's like every day's a little bit different. And so think of it like this. Every day's an away game, and you're never playing your home turf. It's just, that's how it always is. So every day is going to work just, please let me go. Please let me go on. Please let her just want to enjoy sex today. Please, porn gods, fucking give me something. So that's, I guess the best and worst thing is the fact that you're a gambling person every day.
Yeah, literally. My most favorite thing would be, like you said, good sex, but working with people that like genuinely want to be there.
Yeah.
And like they're happy to be there and they want to create a good product for all of the viewers to see because that's ideally what a good performer wants to do.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And my least favorite thing would be going to set where the atmosphere is really negative or people are just really like, not in the best headspace.
Yeah. And that's crew and everyone.
Yeah, everybody. So it kind of is like a domino effect. If you go on a set and like, the director isn't in a good mood, then it makes the other people not in a good mood, and then it just trickles down to everyone and stuff like that. So
Trickle down the hill.
yeah, you kind of have to be a rubber band and let it just fling off you in order to not let it fuck up your day.
Yeah, really going with that old saying, what is it? I want to be a rubber band and you're glue, whatever I throw on you, whatever that fucking thing is.
Oh, I'm rubber and you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks back to you.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Back to other things before we go back to, like, whatever them.
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck 'em. They're not paying the bills. None of this is paying the bills. So you were what did you do before this?
I was working in nursing, so I was actually in school going for my RN. I was an LPN, which is a licensed practical nurse, which is right under an RN. And the last field that I worked in was hospice. So for anyone who doesn't know what hospice is, it is where people basically go to die. It's like people that are, dying of just old age.
It's hot, but it's a little potato.
So good. So hot, but so good.
So hot. So good.
Hot potato. But yeah, so people go there to die, like if they're dying of cancer or dementia or any type of illness, really. And they're given 6 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, 5 days left to live, like any of those. And to be honest with you, it really at first was super hard for me because I'm a very compassionate, empathetic human being. Like, it's just how I'm wired. So at first I was really like getting super depressed every single day, watching people like die, and I've seen a lot of dead bodies. I know that sounds really morbid, but I've seen hundreds of dead bodies just because when they die you have to unplug them and do a bunch of aftercare before the people from the morgue get there. So but yeah, I was working in hospice, and I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. I would fall asleep driving. I woke up one time, I was driving sideways in a ditch. How I didn't crash or die, I have no idea, but I was just really miserable, and I decided I didn't want to do nursing anymore, not because of the hours, but because of how I seen how the actual RN, the nurses, and how the doctors were treating patients that were dying. It was just really sad. And it made me not want to do that anymore, because originally I got into that because I wanted to help people. And then I realized I'm just one person and I can't help everyone, so yeah. So I've always wanted to do porn. I never got the balls to, you know, just go ahead and do it. And then I turned 25 and I was living in Florida, in Tampa. I seen an ad and it was like, hey, do you think you have what it takes to be a adult film star in Hollywood? And I was like, let's see. So I messaged this.
I am hot, so.
Yeah, I was like, I messaged this agency, and then they FaceTimed with me because a lot of girls, as you know, Photoshop their photos.
Yep.
So they were like, we want to see what you actually look like. So I was on FaceTime, and it was a little weird because it was two guys, and I didn't know if it was fake or not, but it wasn't. They had me like take all my clothes off, and they looked at my front side, and they were like, okay, turn around, looked at my back side, then side, and then I had to go up close to the FaceTime so they could see my face, make sure I don't have any nasty scars or skin or all of that. And it was a little nerve-wracking because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, well, if you're serious about this, we can go ahead and get you a ticket and stuff and get you out here next week. And I was like, all right, let me think about it. I thought about it for a couple hours, and then I called them back. I was like, all right, let's do it. Came to California. I had my first photo shoot for my agency photos.
Oh, who's your first agent? Or was that my same agent? Was that mine?
So I was with, I don't want to say the person's name because I hate them. Just because, they're terrible. But it was just this certain person, and then I ended up going to the one that you were with, the society.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but before that I was with someone else for a very small amount of time. But I did my agency photos, and then they were like, hey, we got you a shoot, your first shoot, and they're like, it's a boy girl. So Mike Quasar was the director, and then the male talent was Mark Wood. Which, looking back now, I was like, thank God that was my first scene, because a lot of girls have really bad first scenes, but mine was with a veteran in the business, and a director that is fucking hilarious and awesome, and he's been in the business for a long ass time too, so I got really lucky. But I was so nervous. My first shoot, I was like, I walk in, I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I looked like just so dumb. My hair was so short, and it was before I got
the things we think about now about the first scene, It
was before I got my eyebrows microbladed, and like I didn't really know how to do like makeup that well, so my eyebrows were really like tiny. And the only reason I remember this really vividly is because my birthday was the other day, and someone tweeted me the photo for my first scene ever and said happy birthday to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking retweeting this! I look like dog shit! I was like, what the fuck? Don't ever post this. But yeah, and then after I did that, I just was like, I fucking love this shit. I'm gonna do this for real.
Yeah.
I ended up staying here for like 2 more weeks, went back to Florida, and I realized to be like serious, you have to live here. And I was like, fuck it. I sold everything I owned, and I fucking drove across the country. Didn't know anyone here. Didn't really have a shit ton of money, and it's a wrap from there.
Yeah. always think about the first scenes and how I did it. It was always interesting. Quasar, for a very good example, the first handful of scenes I did for him, I thought I did horrible. And because he's such now it's funny. But when it first started off as a guy, I was like, oh, am I doing this right? He doesn't like what I think I'm doing. I'm fucking up. You know, you just pray you don't fuck up. Now it's like, whatever, dude, shut up.
Shut up, just go home. Let's go.
It's way easier now, but back then, man, Quasar was a tough one for me to crack in my head, man, because they just fucking talk shit the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
But love the guy now.
Is this your roommate jamming that music?
No, dude, our neighbors.
Oh, they're jamming.
They get pool parties all the time. Hey, fucking stop it, you goddamn kid! I'm trying to cook.
Puddles is trying to nap, bitch.
God damn it. Yeah, but that's those first scenes we do, and it's like I'm sure it's different for girls completely, because like Quasar in my head was an interesting one because it was hard to get through. What was your first scene that you did where you're just like, besides like the first one, but you were super nervous because the environment or the director or everything just put you in this spot where you're like, can I do it?
My fourth scene I ever did was for Brazzers, and the director doesn't work for them anymore, but it was Vic Legina. Vic Legina. He used to work in
Legina?
Yeah, that was his name. Yeah, he used to work for Brazzers in Vegas. He was very I don't even know. It wasn't like a tough egg to crack. It was just more along the lines of like, I don't know why. I was just so sensitive. I think it's because I just automatically, my head goes to, I'm a very competitive person. Like, that's just how I'm wired, how I've been since I was little. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want to be the fucking best. And I want to do every possible thing to be the best. I want to be a fucking star and go far. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make you a star.
I'm going to make you a star. You're going to be a star.
So, I don't know, like, on his set, he was just kind of like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
Yeah, he's like, let's take these photos. All right, just go over there. Go change. And I was just like, oh my god. I was like taking it personally how he was talking. Yeah. And that's just how he talks. But we don't know. Like when we're first starting, we don't fucking know.
Yeah,
it's like with any job, really. Like any fucking job you have, like you have to get to know like your crew or teammates or coworkers or what the fuck ever.
Mm. It is definitely interesting all day long. And getting back to ever had a bad day on set in the sense of like being hard. How many times that happened? And well, let's start with this. What is your opinion when that happens? Do you think it's your fault? Do you think it's the guy's fault? Like, and actually, there's different ones, but overall, what do you think?
So, I used to think it was my fault when I first was like newer, and then like, you know, I started to like actually become like more aware of things and not so like ridiculous. And I'm like, what you guys do as male performers is not normal. No. It is not normal to have an erection. I don't know if you guys know this, but I will let you know. Some movies that we do, these guys have to have erections for 2 hours, then get soft, then get hard again, then get soft, then 3 hours, then get soft. Like it.
And the girls aren't doing shit to you the whole time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, some are. Some are.
God bless you.
But it's not normal what they do. Like, so the fact of knowing like it's not normal what you guys do, and then also like keeping in mind like, you know, who knows, like maybe the person isn't feeling the best that day, you know, maybe they're feeling kind of sick, or I don't, maybe they're hungover or whatever. Like there's so many there's so many different factors. Like maybe their diet was bad, because I know diet really fucks some people up.
It does.
So I don't know. I never taken it personally though, and like I said, like when we first kind of started, like I always ask the guy, I'm like, is there something I can do for you? Like, is there something I'm doing that you maybe don't like and you want me to change? Like, I'm a really big proponent on communication, because I always want my partner to be satisfied completely. Yeah. And obviously, if someone's getting soft, that might be the case. They're not being satisfied completely. Or maybe they are, and they're just having an off day. So
maybe there's just 1,000 things in their head. You know?
Exactly. And that's the thing too. Like when, you know, when the male performers are having to like stay hard and stuff, you have to keep in mind too, like they're on set and there's several other people, and like like I talked about, like people might not be in the best moods, so you got someone fucking yelling at you, or you got people fighting in the back, and then you've got a bitchy fucking performer working with you. Like, it's a lot, and you're trying to like focus, but it's difficult. So whenever I've come across moments like that too, I've always like, that's when I'll go like this and like calm them down, rub their shoulders, or I'll be like, hey, let's go in the other room for a little bit to like get away where it's quiet.
You know what's funny? I found, since I've been doing this, little gestures. Maybe it's not for every guy, maybe it's just me, but little gestures. Like, a girl's suck my cock, cool, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But that plus touching my legs.
Yeah.
That, I've had a girl fucking put, like, almost put my, like she's touching my hand, almost like that feeling of like, hey, we're in this together.
Yeah.
And I almost came, okay? Because at certain points, man, it's like, because my dick's just in you, it's the same sensation I get all the time, right? But little moments of that, it really is like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And then my brain can go to wherever it needs to go, which is terrible places most of the time, and you don't want to know. So, all the terrible things that your brain goes into because of this job, to make it happen, make it work. Do you think it became a lot easier for you to understand the male side of this once you were dating someone that?
I will say, yes, like becoming in a relationship. And by the way, I never had planned to be with a male porn star. Like, I never was like, I'm going to date a male porn. You know what I mean? Like, I never had a goal of that. I never wanted to do that. It just happened. But definitely being with a male performer who's been in the business now 16 years, like, I always ask him questions and stuff because I always want to learn more, and I always want to have more compassion when it comes to the male side of things, because I'm a woman. I have a vagina. I'm always hard. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to come. Let's go. But I have to have some compassion. So, but yeah, it's definitely helped. I'll always ask him different questions and learn things and stuff like that. And also, I've seen firsthand, like, you know, if there's, because obviously he's not 100% every day, like, so I've seen firsthand, like, when he's had bad days, how it is, and, you know, and I think about it on the other aspect of, like, wow, you know, there's probably guys I've worked with where this has happened when they went home, like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some times where I'm like, where I've dealt with a girl and they're talking about, like, that's your fucking issue. And I'm like, totally agree. This is my thing. You could have done 3 things different that day that made this not happen because you don't understand going home. I remember the first time I've told this bunch of stories, but like I went home after a gangbang, nothing worked, just push and rope all day, and I went home and drank so much. And my girlfriend at the time, she was on her period, she didn't like to fuck on her period. Yeah. And I was like, hey babe, I just need to fuck something. And she's like, can I go fuck like our swinger friends? And she's like, I can't believe you would say that to me and do that. I was like this. And I just remember just shutting down. I was like, okay. I just went inside, just got the bottle, and just went, because the first time you don't, it's like, it's a lot.
You don't drink very much anymore, do you?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
I
remember you're going hard in the paint for a while.
Well, it's like, dude, it's like coming into a new thing, a new life, new job. And it's like I'm expecting the same kind of life I had with friends in different places. And this is what I've told you. It's like, and then you realize you fucking can't, because one, I now am around coworkers, and I still get shit for something I did fucking 5 years ago, man. Where it's like people will be like, oh, remember that time? I'm like, yeah, that was fucking like a long time ago, man. The same thing
happens to Seth. They'll talk about shit from like, literally like from when before he got sober, and he'll be like, bro, that was like 6 years ago. Why are we talking about this? And so I'm not like that anymore. I don't know. I feel like in that case, and I think this goes for anything in general, not even just in our business, but like, if something happened and it was like not the best situation or like whatever, and people want to remind you of that, that just shows their character, because they want to push you down to be like, oh, remember this time when you were a fucking asshole and you were fucked up and smashed the car, crazy shit, you know what I mean? That's beautiful. Damn it. Look how pretty that is. I never make food pretty. Puddles, look how beautiful this is.
Shit.
Someone said, what do you like most about working with each other? Fun set stories. Should we tell the Brittany one?
Oh, please do.
Okay, so
Damn it. Well, now I'm gonna make another one because just fuck that up.
this was not by choice, by the way. I got a lot of backlash from this on Pornhub, but
Really?
So yeah, so we did this scene together for Team Ski, and it was when the Britney Spears drama was going on, the Free Britney stuff before she got out of her conveyor ship or whatever the fuck it's called. And Nathan was playing my agent, and I was Britney Spears, and they made me wear like the schoolgirl outfit and the pigtails and the little like pink fluffy things.
Went all out.
Yeah, literally all out. And even the photo of like holding a ribbon and they put Free Britney on it.
Yeah.
And I got shit for that.
I had a blast that day.
It was so much fun. We always have fun.
Yeah.
So Nathan was my agent in this, and do your voice how you had to talk.
You're gonna be a star, darling.
he's like, I was like singing, and I'm like, hit me, baby, one more time. And he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, girl, you can.
I'm gonna make you such a star.
We
You should come over here. Well, let's work on your throat.
Let's get that throat music going.
So then I started, so I started like sucking his dick, and he talked like that the whole scene. It was fucking hilarious.
What's that?
And then like put it up, but slow.
Yeah. You want to get down here? Or are we gonna get it from that angle? Sorry, continue.
No, it's okay. So, yeah, that was just really funny. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your competitiveness? Definitely a 10. Have you ever had a co-performer you didn't think you'd vibe with, that ended up turning you on?
I have.
I'm trying to think.
I've had many people where I went in there and I'm just like, and then I was like, oh wow. Mm.
Yeah, I think I've had
Girls
that.
get a lot less of a group to go from.
Yeah, I think.
Fuck! Damn it!
Oh, it's still beautiful. All about the presentation. He's just flinging fucking. Is this what you did when you were a chef in like the restaurants? You'd have to like wipe off the plate and stuff when you were doing all that?
Usually, yeah.
Make sure it's pretty.
God damn it. Fucking god damn it.
You suck! No, I'm just
Ah!
Oh, somebody said that's so cringe, your voice, when you...
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Make you stop.
Fuck, I wanted that like, damn it, I will. You hear shots of that? That smell.
Very good.
Huh?
Puddles?
But all in all, it's,
Come here, Puddles.
hey, working with people who are like, it's having a hard day. It's like, the one thing I think we can all say is like,
Yeah.
if you know your dick is, and guys, it's a hard thing to do. Let's go with that old song. You know, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Okay? 100% true.
I love that analogy.
Same thing with your dick, guys. It's just, you got to fucking know. You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
if it's not working, because I know there's a lot of new porn guys who watch us. I didn't know about that, but they actually watch this sometimes to find out what you guys are like.
Yeah.
Which I was like, so fucking smart. Oh my god, brilliant.
Yeah.
But
The weird thing is I feel like some girls are different though. Like I'm always the same.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, even on set, whatever. But
Yeah.
like some girls, you know, they're different.
Yeah.
You get them off set and on set, and they're completely different.
yeah,
So that's what sucks.
it's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
But when your dick is not going to work, don't ask the girl to suck your dick for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Or 3 hours.
It's like, if you need a little help, be able to voice that. And girls, fucking don't laugh at them. Don't be like, really? You like feet? Or like, dude, like the amount of times I'm like, hey, can I do this? And they're like, oh, is that what you like? I'm like, Jesus fuck, man, we're here to have sex. Shut the fuck up and just go with it. Dude, it's like, I remember I asked Angela White one time, like, hey Angela, what do you want done to you? She's like, I'd really like if you sucked on my feet. And I shoved that whole foot in my fucking mouth.
Oh, I love that.
I did. It's a great video.
I love it.
But it's like,
Dude, you can suck on my feet anytime.
I'll fucking suck on
It
your
feels
feet.
so good. I
No,
love
look,
that.
it feels great, but don't make people feel weird. It's like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. The only time I think I felt weird regarding like foot stuff is one time, I love him to death, but Tommy Gunn, he loves my feet. He loves feet in general, I think.
Tommy Gun, Tom Pistol.
Huh?
Tommy Gun, Tom Pistol.
Gun.
Got it.
Yeah. So he took my foot and he took like the heel part and he was like with his teeth, and I was like, oh, I was like, oh.
It's a weird feeling, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't like it at first, and then I was like, okay, continue.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
this is like a nice split scrape. I like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Hey, you want to try?
Yeah. Someone said, got to know when to fold them with crying, laughing faces. Who did your hair, Kenzie? So cute. I just went to Mexico for my birthday, and there was this lady who did it. One day I had like mermaid. It was like purple and blue. And then I went back to change the colors before I left, so. Mexico. Her name's Lolita
Consuela.
and Portomuelos.
Oh, the potatoes are good.
Hadley, do you want some? Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Game? Oh. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one later.
We're playing a game?
Things different things, try. One which? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try different things on the show to see how it goes. But on this one, but in particular, dick things happen, guys. It happens, right?
Yeah.
What's your best solution to give people out there?
When dick things happen? Kind of like I said. I mean, whether you're already on it or sucking it or trying to just touch it in general. Communicating with your partner, like, what do you like? What turns you on? What don't you like? Is there something I can do?
Sit on my face.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm gonna sit on his face. It's gonna help him out. It's instantly gonna be hard, and then we're gonna get to fucking,
Anyway,
Communication.
Tell everyone where they can find you and what else we can eat the rest of this food.
I have Twitter and Instagram at the Kenzie Taylor, TheKenzietayLor. OnlyFans, Kenzie Taylor. It's OnlyFans.com. Kenzie Taylor Free is my free page. OnlyFans.com. Kenzie Taylor VIP is my VIP page. And then my link tree is in my bio on all of my platforms. That's where you can buy my merchandise, my stroker.
Stroker?
Yeah, my fleshlight.
Oh. Has question. Have you ever fucked someone and had the stroker next to him?
I actually fucked Seth with my stroker when I first got it because I wanted him to test it out because I was like, I don't want to promo this and sell it if it's like not good.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know he'll be honest. And so I put some lube on and started fucking him with it, and he goes, dude, this is good. He's like, this literally feels like you. I was like, okay, cool. So it's a go then. But yeah, so check it out, guys. And then the Sauce Podcast with Kenzie Taylor.
Alright, guys. Well, and this is another episode of Hanging with Nathan. If you like, subscribe. Buy the merch. It's everywhere. Also, check out the new YouTube because we're separating the vlogs and everything for Hanging with Nathan. So now it's Hanging with Nathan where you see stunts, workout videos, everything of me doing weird shit because I can't stop because the ADD and my therapist says I need to slow down.
You gotta flex with me. We're working out.
Swell up, son. So check out all those videos. Buy the merch. Check all of her stuff out. The podcast is dope. I was on it the other day. It was fucking neat. Like it. A lot nicer setup than what we have here. Less cameras, but probably smarter. Yeah, guys, tune in next week. Talk to y'all later.
Bye! This is so good.